Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we could best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. The reason I like to work with the energy of the moon is because it regulates how we feel. Like it becomes our experience through how we feel and how we interact through the week. So I think it's important to take a little moment to focus on that and see how we're going to feel about things over the course of the coming week. I want to thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. If you have not yet subscribed, I would love for you to do so. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you hit that notification bell and select all so that you're notified when I upload a video like I did this week. On Friday, I uploaded the month for Sagittarius season. Okay, phew. At the end of this video, I'm going to pull a card for Ezra, who left me a message, a comment on last week's video. And so I have enjoyed doing this throughout this whole series of videos today. And so I'm going to invite you to leave me a comment so that I can pull a personalized card for you also next week. I don't know how long I'll do it because it definitely makes the videos longer for me, but I really like the connection of giving you the little mini personal reading. You guys have an interesting week ahead. You have an ending with a new beginning. Okay. So there's a big transformation happening in your life. So the moon has started out in your sign, and we just came off of that new moon in Scorpio, but that would be a beginning. So the ending could possibly be brought about by that eclipse that's coming up next Monday, right? Big eclipse coming up. It's going to be in your fourth house of home. And so this is about releasing what doesn't work so that you can create space for what you do want to come in. An opportunity to declutter emotional baggage, physical stuff, mentally, possibly. It's releasing and letting go. There's this need to let go. So here we have a grandmother comforting a granddaughter, and in the background you see the happy smiling parent looking on with love, who's passed on. So this death and rebirth, for some of you, this may be a real thing that has happened in your family recently. For others, and for that, you have my sincere condolences. But for others of you, this is just like an ending of a phase, a big phase, in order to construct something new, because we have the Ace of Pentacles, and he is literally, looks like he's laying the foundation to build a house. And so it's in your house of home, and so I feel like it's the end of a phase around the home and the reconstruction to start something new that feels like it has a lot of potential for financial success, but it's the craftsmanship, it's the attention to details that seem to be really key here. He's got the level, and he seems very intent on doing his work properly. So it is a need to let go and to let something new start and come in for you. So this week we start out with the moon in Pisces, and it's going to be in conjunction with Neptune, that's also in Pisces, obviously. And Neptune appears to be moving very slowly. It's not actually moving slowly. It's how close the planet is in its orbit around the sun in relationship to the Earth is when we recognize that things look like they're moving backwards or that they're not moving at all, but it's really just an optical illusion. That being said, when Neptune or any of the planets get really close, when they're the closest in their orbit then to our planet, that's when we call it retrograde. It's when it looks retrograde. That's when their energy is causing interferences in the normal day-to-day stuff. So think of a Mercury retrograde, right? So Neptune being retrograde has been like having our dreams like right up in our face, and we can't really see them because they're too close. And so it'll help when they move away. So we can now discern what is reality and what is our dreams and what do we want to create. And so there's been a little murkiness around exactly where's the goal and where we're going. And so here we are trying to assess the situation, and it's harder. It's going to get easier. So that's going on, and meanwhile we've got Mercury in a really nice aspect with Neptune, and so there is some communication about what it is that we're trying to create for ourselves. And so I really want to encourage journaling and paying attention to your dreams. Oh yeah, definitely paying attention to your dreams, because look at her, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. Keeping a dream journal this week will be very useful. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have fundamental needs to take breaks, and so don't push yourself too hard. But oh my God, and up here in the corner, I do not know if you can see, up here, look up here, there is Neptune with this trident. Paying attention to your dreams, big opportunity to get some real downloads while you're sleeping. Meanwhile, the moon is also going to be in a really nice supportive energy with those planets over there in Capricorn. So, Pluto says, what are you going to transform? And now Jupiter's moved past Pluto. And so it's like, how can we expand that out? And then this really feels like the energy. So this would be like Pluto energy, right? This feels like the energy of Saturn in Capricorn, saying, how can we build that structure so it really is sound and it really works? So a lot of pulling the dream out and manifesting in reality. Like, what are the steps that you need? What is the action that you need to take? When that moon moves into Aries at 10:05 a.m. on Monday, on Tuesday, we begin this process of discerning and recognizing where the fears are that we need to release. By the time we get to Wednesday, it's definitely about creating that safe bubble of protection around you where you let the fears go. Like, hanging on to those fears, worst thing ever. Because if you are focused on them, then that's what you're going to build. Whatever you focus on is what you're going to build. So instead of focusing on the negative, focus on what you want to build and bring into your life, and create the safe protective bubble around you. Okay, so I just saw a sponge diver. So I lived for a little while in Tarpon Springs, well, actually quite a while, and the spongers from Greece settled in there, and so you know how they have the big helmet heads, like, create that space bubble about you when you're underneath into the emotions is kind of what that felt like. But there's that connection right to the air coming in from the boat, but that would be your connection to spirit, where you're pulling in your downloads. Really cool. All right, and then just heads up, there's some energies around Wednesday that are there's a lot of irritant, tension, grumpy moodiness going around, so watch out for that. Heads up on that. So you're supposed to really be focusing on your own personal health and your well-being. And it says apple dragon health. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. I want something else. Oh, okay. For some of you, you've been sick and you're recovering, and you're trying to build back your health and paying attention to what you eat, and you know, taking it slow and steady steps with your exercise program. That's important. For others of you, we have the mystery and the shine. We have the tomato dragon and the pumpkin dragon. This pumpkin dragon, the mystery, This looks like something that's a few months off to mature into, you know, something really amazing. But this is a summer fruit, the tomatoes. And so I think you start to see things starting to grow and manifest in your life over the slowly. It feels like slowly, with steady effort, we'll get you there. Steady effort. Whether it is your physical health or anything else that you're trying to accomplish here. Between this rest and relaxation is essential, and this health, I really think some of you are recovering. And so, what sign did I geek out in? I'd like to just send you there. Protein, hydration, zinc, vitamin C, all really important, and vitamin Bs, all really important to help your system to have the building blocks it needs to reconstruct loss of muscle mass due to an extended illness, to get that protein pool put back. If you don't like to eat protein, like you just don't have the appetite, you can get look for high quality amino acids that you can take in pill form or drink Ensure, do something like that, because your body needs the protein. That it needs it in order to build the tissues, to build the replenish your immune system, the antibodies, all the things that it needs. So it's important that you key in on your health. You do what you can to take good care of yourself. And then on Thursday in the United States, that is Thanksgiving, and it is a good time to be counting our blessings, to be grateful for what it is that we have, and focusing on that, and again, not on the fears. And at the end of the day, at 10:43 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I am so sorry. I have got to fix this. So I have my computer set to go to the nighttime stuff, and I'm sure that you can't see it, but the lighting is giving me a headache, and I can't have that. So I need to turn off the night switch for right now. Oh, wow. That was really... I guess I could have paused the video to do that, but I couldn't even think. So, sorry about that. That was just, wow. I was trying to ignore it, but it was getting really bad. Okay, so obviously it's after 10 o'clock at night. All right, so the moon at 10:43 p.m. on Thursday moves into Taurus. This is an opportunity to really try to create a plan for yourself, to communicate to others what it is that you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it. There's some really supportive energy for you. That moon is going to come into conjunction with Uranus, which could be sudden insights and downloads coming to you, I think, through your sleep time, to be honest. But this is about digging in and having the willpower and the focus to do what you need to do to transform your life and to build this new thing. Whether it's this new thing is you're building back your health, building back a relationship, building back your finances. I can't tell, but it really feels very health related here. Or relationship health. Okay, so you have released jealousy. You can be jealous of so many things. It doesn't have to be of another person. It could be of their success. It could be of their good health. It could be of their good fortune. It could be of, the relationship they have. Jealousy is such a toxic thing to be dragging around. So in one way to create better mental health is to be willing to to celebrate other people's successes, release what doesn't belong to you. So it says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So if you're jealous because someone else always seems to have good luck, but they just always seem to get everything they want, then well, you're manifesting the fact that you don't have what it is that you want to have. So it's a very destructive emotion to your health and well-being. So this is the need to have a good boundary around yourself to protect yourself from negative feelings. And you can ask St. Michael to come in and cut the cords of negative feelings that you have. This is, and then forgive yourself, right? For, you know, whatever. Like, it's part of learning and growing. So let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Jealousy is a waste of energy because if you use that same energy to focus on your own talents and skills, your own abilities, your own dreams, you could start building something that you really want. And sometimes it's like the tower moment comes in and it destroys everything that you've done, and you're like, and that's hard. Take a deep breath and release the negative energy. Get some rest. Take care of your health. And worry about it the next steps when you're feeling better. The sooner that you start looking at the positive and counting the blessings, the easier and the sooner it is to raise your vibration so that you can start moving things forward. If you're looking for a really good productive time to get a lot accomplished, that would be Sunday morning, because at 11:16 a.m. the moon is going to move into Gemini. And so prior to that, that moon is moving through that nice supportive energy of those planets up in Capricorn about transforming and expanding and orienting yourself toward the goals. And so you can actually get a lot of organization and stuff done at that time. Yeah. It's important that you focus on the gifts that you have and not worry about what other people have in relationship to what you have. It says, spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel, thank you for helping me to channel my gifts and my talents. Focus on what you're building. And don't worry about other people appearing to have more than you do. Celebrate their success and focus on creating your own, because we are all manifestors and we manifest what we spend our time and energy and focus on. Focus on what you can create for yourself. So let me get you a crystal card, and then we'll move on to the part where I do the little mini readings for those that leave comments. So if you would like to have your own personalized mini reading next week, be sure to leave me a comment. This feels like really tough energy, Pisces. I'm not going to lie. And I just feel like I feel like something came and knocked you off your feet and you're like, oh my gosh. So get some rest and take good care of yourself. Get hydrated, get enough sleep. Don't junk food eat. You know, do the healthy things for your body so that you can bounce back quicker. So we have Sodalite. I sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. I'm at peace with myself and the world around me. Release anger, increase harmony, reduce inflammation. When you are really stressed out, you increase the inflammation in your body, which jacks up all the cortisol issues, and that's when, you know, unnecessary weight gain happens. It's just from being really mad. You might think it's because you're stress eating, but that's being triggered by the hormones from being upset. So Improve your inner knowing and calm, increase mental clarity and emotional balance. There's a real need to balance yourself out. We have golden topaz. I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. Visualize your life purpose, amplify joy and bliss, improve ability to speak up, cultivate ease, process all that is happening around and within. Whatever the situation is that just totally, I don't know, took the wind out of your sails. There is a need to pick yourself up and dust yourself off. And no one can do that for you but you. And I know you can do it. I know you can. You are resilient. We have a vital life force flows through me. I am grateful for my energetic passion for life. Ruby, yeah, some of you, I feel like you're really fighting a form of depression. But I don't know if it's like clinical depression or if it's just that I feel so down because I worked so hard and it didn't seem to work out thing. Well, when you say those kinds of things, then you're just creating that atmosphere. Allow yourself to float to the surface and just lay back and wait for the waves to calm down. Take really good care of your health this week. So improve physical strength and vitality, increase endurance and passion, activate productivity and self-motivation, increase enthusiasm and overall feelings of well-being. And I also want to say move and change the energy around you. And one of the ways to do that, rearrange your furniture, rearrange your drawer, clear out a space. That physically removing energetic things from your life will also help you to be motivated, to change the actual flow of energy around you. And so, maybe just even if you start with changing the sheets on your bed and making your bed up, sometimes that will just improve your mood right there. Okay. So, and if you have a humidifier, put it by your bed and allow those really nice ions, those negative ions, to help also neutralize the positive negative ion. They're not negative. Positive ions that have the lower vibrational energy for you. Okay? All right, let's get a card here for you, Ezra. Advice for Ezra. I don't know if I said that was ruby. So there's ruby, sodalite, and golden topaz. All right, Ezra. Ezra, you have a book. You have gratitude. Counting your blessings. Today I am grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There's always plenty of little things that I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Again, you manifest your thoughts, right? That is a reminder that what you're thinking about is what you're going to create. And then we have confidence. In this moment, I take a big step back and I look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I am an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what a little A+ that is? You're A+. That's awesome. And then we have magic. I believe in magic. I see the evidence of it all the time, and I thought that tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary. I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. It's about the attitude, right? It's choosing the attitude, and you have impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through the changes, good and the bad. As I drift through hard times, I take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from the good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more of them will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually this little paper boat that's floating on the waters past the waves. You know, that's when something ends, something new can come in, and focusing on your gifts and your attitude is going to be everything, because we have self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love. You know, the PG kind. That's what it says. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self-care, self-love. And there's a need to really nurture yourself this week. Something is difficult, but you can do this. You can pick yourself up and dust yourself off. And it is okay to have a good cry, and it is okay to mourn a loss of a situation, of a job, of a relationship, of a person, whatever it is. But then staying in the anger and the upset delays your progress to start building something new and better for yourself, okay? So believe in yourself, all right? Okay, I will talk to you soon. You take care. You have a great week. Be good to yourself, okay? Really good to yourself.